Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing a full at-home workout using minimal equipment. As you can probably tell, I'm not in my apartment right now. I'm actually back at my mom's house in New York for the holidays. So I no longer have access to a gym, but luckily my mom does have a nice set of free weights here. So as you can see, I have my workout listed on the screen. I'm doing a full lower body workout, just using resistance bands and dumbbells. But whether you have access to a gym and more weights and equipment, or you're also doing this at home and don't even have dumbbells, you can still modify it to fit whatever's best for you and give it a try. You can still get a great workout in with minimal equipment. You don't need fancy machines and everything. Although I do recommend getting some bands. I just got these off Amazon. I love using them for warm-ups, activation, and also just to make certain movements a little bit more difficult. So feel free to screenshot the workout and give this one a try. And I'm going to head down to the basement and get started. Okay, I'm down in my basement, so this is our setup. We've got a couple mats here, and then we've got the whole weight rack. And we actually have a couple bars, which honestly I kind of forgot we had those, so that's gonna come in really handy for this workout. We've got a little tower of all our bands, and I just have my own little bands here. And then we actually do have some equipment, so we've got the treadmill and a few little machines and a couple benches. So this is all pretty old equipment. We've had it for forever, but it's super nice to just be able to have anything when I come home. Okay, so first things first, glute activation. Super important before doing glute workouts, especially because I've been just sitting all day doing schoolwork, so I just need to get them pumped and ready to go. So I'm going to be using my bands for a lot of these, probably all of them. So for my glute activation today, I'm just going to be doing some glute bridges, some abductions, and probably some squats with a lateral leg raise. You can always do more, less, completely different exercises. There's so many different things you can do to warm up the glutes. Just whatever feels good, feels like you're getting your muscles activated and starting to get that pump. Alright, so I'm finished with my activation warm-up. I'm warm. The sweatshirt has come off. I'm sweating already. Don't forget to drink your water. Okay, so now into the workout. I just wrote down my workout for myself on my phone so I can look at it. So I just have that here. So the first move I'm gonna start with is banded hip thrust. Originally I was just gonna put a dumbbell on my waist, but since I see that we have a straight bar, I'm gonna use that instead. So I'm just gonna roll up a mat, put that on my waist to protect my hips, and put a band around my knees. I like to start out with the compound lifts and really just get my glutes firing. So starting with that, and I'm aiming for high sets. So I'm gonna try and do 5 sets of 12 to 15.
About to see the world in action, what we can be, life with no distractions, we'll get away, this is what we waited for. Take my hand.
Alright, I finished my hip thrust. I ended up doing 5 sets of 12, definitely not heavyweight, but doing that many and doing it with the band still burns real bad. So now that I'm already out of breath, I'm really gonna hate myself for putting this exercise next, but it's gonna be a good burn. So next I'm making myself do Bulgarian split squats, superset with Bulgarian split squat jumps. And I saw someone do this with their toe elevated for the weighted split squat, so I'm gonna try it that way. I've never done that before, but I'm definitely prepared to feel the burn on this one.
Not looking back, eyes on the freeway, Bonnie and Clyde, a classic cliche, we're on the run, this is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow, we can't miss now. I'm done living life with the lights up, done with my own doubts.
Okay, I lied. I was not prepared for that burn. Oh my goodness. You can probably tell I'm already getting very sweaty and my legs are burning, but on to the next one we go. After this, we're about a little more than halfway through the workout. So next up is some RDLs.
I see a sky with a reindeer car, but I'm not running. I see a train moving all too fast, but I'm not leaving. And you go round and round and round, and you cannot see. I'll be right behind you, honking the tree. You look so beautiful today, and now the game is changing. Just like a stranger, suddenly you know something.
Alright, 4 movements down, 2 to go. We just have some curtsy lunges and hip abductions left. And then I'm gonna do a bit of abs at the end. I like to include abs on my lower body days and my hip workout days. So that's about 4 days a week. All right, I'm already pretty beat, but let's finish these last 2 exercises strong.
I move at the speed of light, and this is something I wouldn't dare to think I would be doing. And you go round and round and round, keep your head up high. I'll be right behind you like a drum in the sky. You look so beautiful today, and now the game is changing. Just like a stranger trying to let you in.
And just like that, glutes are done. They are definitely burning. Definitely got a nice pump out of that workout. Probably gonna be a little sore tomorrow, but that's great. I love that feeling. So let's finish out this workout with some abs and get those babies nice and tight. All right, I've got my long sleeve back on because the sun is going down and it is getting cold down here again, especially now that I'm a little bit sweaty but not moving as much. It's freezing. So for the abs I'm gonna do, I will put that up on the screen as well. So it's gonna be 4 sets of 5 exercises. So for each set, you'll go through all 5 exercises with minimal rest in between each exercise, and then take 1 to 2 minutes and do it again for 4 times. So the first exercise is gonna be weighted dead bugs. Then we will go into weighted leg raises. And then we'll do toe taps. And for all 3 of those, just make sure you're trying to keep your low back on the ground, really just pull your belly button towards the ground and keep your core tight. After toe taps, we'll move into side plank on each side. And then into weighted crossbody reach. Again, make sure you're just keeping your abs tight and keep your back on the ground. And then of course, to finish off leg day, we just make a nice chocolate vegan protein shake and get all our protein in to help get all the benefits from that workout.